Alright guys.
Hello.
So, if we were to arrest you now, what is your plans?
What is my plans?
Yeah.
So my plans now would be to jump in the car, go to...
Alright guys, what you just watched is only the beginning, because this auditor showed up to film a migrant hotel, got hit with a common assault arrest on the spot, proved his innocence on camera, and just when he thought it was all over, the police came back with something nobody saw coming. False allegations, a secret ban, a CPW breach he did not even know about, and a de-arrest that flipped everything upside down in seconds. This is one of the most intense audit encounters you will ever watch, and it is all caught on film. Stay with us because this one goes places you will not expect.
Hello guys.
You right? Where you are.
Pardon?
Alright.
How you doing? You alright?
Well, just listen to what I'm going to say to you, okay?
Okay.
So the time is 1:46.
Yeah.
And you're currently under arrest on suspicion of common assault.
Me?
You don't have to say anything.
I've got it all on film, yeah?
Continue.
Yeah, I've got all this on film.
You don't have to say anything but a may harm defence. You don't mention when questioned,
So I'm under
something
arrested,
which you later
yeah?
on in court. Anything you do say may give you an evidence. You need to put that away.
Okay, I'm turning it off.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, not a problem, yeah? Miss, I've got all... Miss, sir, I've got all this on film. I've been arrested.
What?
Yeah, I've been arrested.
Okay.
I've got all this on film. I've got it all on a live stream on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to have to take it off.
I haven't been, do you know what I mean? I haven't assaulted with anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
First and foremost, I can show you this film right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're happy to do so.
Yeah, yeah, not a problem.
Perfect.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah.
If you get up for us,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just going to have a chat with these guys.
So, am I still under arrest? Do you want to de-arrest just for the time being?
At the moment, we'll keep you under arrest.
Okay.
If you show us the footage, we'll go from there.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. Can you, what time is it? So 11:46, 11:45 you arrested me, yeah?
1:46.
Yeah, 1:46, 11, yeah, 1:46, yeah, not 11:46, yeah.
So what are you guys doing here today?
So I go round, I film all hotels, migrant hotels, up and down the country. I've not assaulted anybody, because I do this all the time, do you know what I mean? Like,
It's just what the allegation we got was.
I know, but I've had so many false allegations made against me from staff. I've been accused of having a knife.
Oh, good, you have cameras in.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Exactly, yeah.
Alright guys, this audit goes south real quick. Within seconds of arriving, the auditor finds himself under arrest for common assault. Caution read out on the spot in the middle of the street. But he does not flinch for even a second. He fires straight back at the officers, telling them everything is already captured on film and streaming live to YouTube right now. The officers immediately realize they are not dealing with someone who panics under pressure. Thousands of people are watching this unfold in real time, and the auditor knows exactly how to use that to his advantage.
It's just going to take me maybe like a couple of minutes.
Sync up with the GoPro?
Yeah, this will just link, it's just connected now.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we can just go straight back in then to look at the footage, yeah. The only thing he's going to say, I was smoking a cigarette, and I said to him, if you keep coming in front of me and I'm walking, the cigarette may burn you, yeah. Which is a fair comment. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is a fair comment, yeah.
Just for his like safety, really.
Might be better for me to show you.
Catering station.
Yeah.
Might be better for me just to go on to like the live thing, because I've got very poor internet here, just 4G, so it may not. Yeah, so it was live to YouTube. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything where I'm going to broadcast myself committing a crime. Do you know what I mean?
I get that.
I understand. Yeah, that yous obviously have got a job to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
But now, when we do prove this to be false, I will be expecting you to arrest them for making false allegations, yeah?
Okay.
We'll
come to that. Let's just get just one bit better.
Yeah, let me just see if we can, let me just see if, because it's easier for me to go on the GoPro.
Yeah,
because then I can, let me just...
Still under arrest, the auditor manages to buy himself some breathing room. Officers agree to review his footage before making any further decisions. He calmly explains that he travels the entire country filming migrant hotels and that false allegations from staff are something he has dealt with many times before. Then he makes his position absolutely crystal clear to the officers standing in front of him. If the footage proves him innocent, which he is confident it will, he fully expects the people who made these allegations to face arrest themselves. He is not here to be pushed around.
No, not what from I've just watched, but
That's what I'm saying. You can see from that, you know, I haven't committed no assault, you know.
Depends how they want to do it, just because the way we sometimes handle it is we have a look at the footage ourselves and do it more slow time, and then we can sort of NFA it that way, or do you know what I mean? We'll do it. I know
what you're saying. Yeah.
Let's see what they have to say, because I'm sure my colleague will either watch the footage or he's going to speak to our supervisor. Because normally it's difficult because the most people arrested don't have footage on them, so we can't disprove or prove it straight away. That's why we arrest people, because it's on suspicion of. Yeah. But this is a bit of a unique situation where you've got it on your chest.
But you're happy that you've seen it, and you can see from that footage I haven't assaulted anybody.
But I'm sure he wants to see the other angle, if that's what he's doing. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter, because if they're behind me, I can't assault somebody from behind.
Well,
you know.
Not that, but no.
Exactly.
I agree with that,
do you know what I mean?
It's completely, yeah. You can't, eyes the back of your head.
Exactly.
So.
You know.
But yeah.
Literally, we just come out here now because we're going to fly our drone over. So, you know, like, we can actually take off there if we wanted to. But we can, you know, like, but...
The footage review gets underway, and the auditor wastes no time laying out exactly what happened at the hotel. He was smoking a cigarette, someone kept walking into his path, and he simply warned them that if they kept doing it, the cigarette might burn them. He argues it was nothing more than a basic safety comment and not even close to an assault. Officers start watching the footage, and one of them acknowledges what they can see, but wants a different camera angle before making any final call. The auditor holds his ground. The footage is right there, and it tells the whole story.
We thought, you know what, we'll come out here, we're just going to look for an open spot through the clouds, or through the trees, and actually go over and take an aerial shot of the building.
Yeah, because I like to see the history of the places as well. 19th century, that.
Is it?
1860, yeah. Sorry, 1841. So
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I came here the other week, but I mean, I didn't pay much attention to the actual building. Or...
I'm a nerd.
You like your architecture, yeah? No, I'm not really bothered to be honest.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
Nobody likes the buildings, I'm like, I do. It's the history.
It's going to bring my lawyer, yeah? Because I have a solicitor, yeah?
Just not yet, just because you're under arrest, is that okay? Just
What's that?
Can't make any phone calls when you're under arrest.
He's my lawyer.
Yeah, that's fine, but once we make once we make a decision, if that's okay. But we'll sort that out, okay? I'm not going into the depths of going straight and searching you, because we don't know what we're doing yet, but just, yeah, stay
What's
off
your
the
name
phone.
and number, by the way?
PC Cosmatis 4208.
And where are you based at?
Caterham.
Caterham, yeah? I just wonder what I'm going to do is quickly, I'll do it in front of you, yeah, just so you can see. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to,
I'm not in the road, buddy. These are in the road.
I'm just going to privatise this one, yeah, just so it's not online, you know, because I don't want to...
The tension eases slightly as the conversation shifts, and the auditor explains the wider purpose of his visit: filming migrant hotels and planning a drone flight over the building to capture its history and layout. He mentions his solicitor is on standby and makes clear he is fully aware of his legal rights. The officer provides his badge number when asked without hesitation. The auditor then makes a calculated move and privates his YouTube livestream, explaining he does not want to jeopardize any future criminal case against the people who made false allegations against him.
I don't want to jeopardize any, you know, criminal case, because ultimately they've lied, you know what I mean? They've made false allegations, and that's not us two in custody, is it?
No. No.
As long as they got
just you for the moment until we decide what we're doing. Well, you can leave if you really want to, yeah. You're not.
No, yeah, wait with me, yeah. Miss, you can see we're not aggressive or anything. Do you know
No,
what I mean?
but
Like, you can see that. You know,
the way
like,
we handle these sort of things is when we get an allegation, we'll go in and act on that allegation and then go from there. As I said, you've got cameras on your, on you, so it
really
makes it a very different situation.
You should be telling these ones, miss, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't lie to get the police to come. I had one at Siswood in Gatwick as well. Well, not in Gatwick, Horsham, Siswood Hotel.
Yeah, Horsham.
So I had one there, and they told the police he's got a knife. He's trying to break into the hotel.
Oh, really?
With a knife. And I didn't know this, do you know what I mean? So I'm just strolling around. Next thing I know, police have come, grabbed me straight away, searched me, didn't find no knife. Then they've unsearched me. Then they said I assaulted one of them. The copper said, look, let us see the footage. PC Flynn it was, from Horsham. Yeah.
Was it this recently? Is that why you remember the name?
No, it was about a few months ago. The reason I remembered it, because I sent him the whole footage, because I said, look, I want to make a case against these people now, because this is not right. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine if you get a trigger-happy copper that comes.
A significant detail surfaces. 2 other people connected to the incident are already sitting in custody. The officer openly acknowledges that the auditor having body camera footage on him makes the situation completely different from a standard arrest where there is no evidence either way. Then the auditor pulls out a powerful example from his past. At Siswood Hotel, staff called the police and told them he was armed with a knife. Officers rushed in, grabbed him, searched him thoroughly, and found absolutely nothing. The accusers then immediately switched their story and claimed assault.
You've got a knife and tasers you. Imagine if I had heart problems.
Oh no, we don't go to those extremes unless we can see one.
Miss, I come from London, so I'm used to dealing with Metropolitan Police, and they're not as nice as these. So I can only take from my experience.
Yeah.
So then they come back. He said, this one's saying you've assaulted him. So I said, okay, let's look at the footage. Okay, he said, let's look at the footage. Showed him the footage. No assault, never happened. So then he's gone back over to this one and said, look, I've seen his footage, like there's no assault. And then they tried to say it was another time. So then he's come 3 times. He come, and it's all on my YouTube channel. Yeah. 3 times he come over, and was like, and then he must have given them a warning and said to them, listen, we'll arrest him if you make a statement, no problem. But if that proves that he's innocent, then you could find yourself in trouble.
Well, yes, your badge is under scrutiny.
So then he come back then and said, look, they don't want to press no charges, so I don't need to see the footage. So I was like, look, there you go. Do you know what I mean? You can see clear as day. Do you know what I mean?
So whereabouts do you live? Are you from around here, or you come a long way? Travel all over?
I do travel all over the place.
Is this like a full-time thing for you?
No, I've got my own business as well.
Okay.
It was just, I'll just go around and on my spare days, I make little videos. Like I say, I've probably had 6 or 7 false allegations made against myself. Luckily enough, I've always managed to prove it.
The Siswood story becomes even more damaging as the auditor goes deeper into the detail. PC Flynn from Horsham personally reviewed the auditor's footage not once, not twice, but 3 separate times. Each time the footage showed no assault whatsoever. When the officer then turned around and warned the accusers that they themselves could potentially face charges for making false allegations against someone, they immediately dropped everything and refused to take it any further. The auditor uses this entire episode to reinforce exactly what he believes is happening here today with these new allegations.
That's why I wanted to get my solicitor on the phone now as well. Yeah, so then we could start, because if they're going to, we could start discussing law then, do you know what I mean? And it can be like, hold on a minute, like, this is not, this is...
No, we'll talk more when he comes back. Because I've heard your side of it, I haven't spoken to them, he has,
but you've
my
seen
colleague
it.
has.
You've seen it.
I know, but...
You've seen it also, not just heard it, you've seen.
No, I know, but like...
That's why we have this.
How do I explain it? From your perspective, I don't see you going like that or anything like that, but I need to see this angle because I can't see everything from... No, but I can't see...
You can, it's there. Do you know what I mean? Look, if I show you the...
Yeah, I know.
Look.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If my hands go in front of me, there's no 2 ways about it. Do you know what I mean?
I know that one, yeah, of course, someone's behind you, it's very different.
even in front. Do you know what I mean? If somebody puts his, if I put my hand like this on to grab his camera, he's allowed to move it away.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The moment they make a forward gesture towards you, that's classed as assault.
What's happening?
Yeah.
You know, and I haven't made no forward gestures toward anybody.
You just walked.
Not that I can see on that footage, no. So. Just stay off your phone. Just
No.
The auditor then reveals just how far this pattern goes. This is not a one-off situation. He has faced 6 or 7 false allegations across multiple different locations around the country. The officer begins to visibly shift his position, acknowledging on camera that the footage shows no forward gesture and nothing that could reasonably be described as an assault. The legal definition of assault gets broken down in the conversation, and the officer is finding it increasingly difficult to justify keeping this arrest active when the video evidence in front of him tells a completely different story to what was reported.
Just checking mine. Yeah. I just made sure, I just didn't want it to be open, so everybody can view it. I'd rather keep it private until we know what's going on, because I don't want to impede a potential criminal case at the moment. Do you know what I mean? So I don't want to upload something to YouTube and then they turn around and say to me, look, you've impeded a criminal matter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. How many followers have you got on it, out of interest?
Quite a lot.
How many?
Put it this way, my video at Siswood House.
This is the one you just told me about in Auction?
Yes, I've done like 300, 400,000 views.
Not bad. How many subscribers?
Quite a lot.
Thousands?
Thousands.
Hundreds of thousands?
Tens of thousands, not hundreds of thousands.
Nearly, we'll get there.
I will get there. If you
then you can get the little, what is it, they give you a little plaque.
The plaque.
Like,
That's what I want. That's what I'm after.
Have you had one? Have they given you one yet?
No, you need to get 100k for the plaque.
100,000 is the first one.
Yeah, you need to get 100k for the plaque, yeah.
It's gap in the market.
See, I don't really go to like police stations and stuff,
No.
you know, like I'm not really interested in that, you know, like I'm
Interested in hotels.
I'm interested in where my money is being spent. I'm interested in where your money is being spent, you know, because we all pay for it. Do you know what I mean? So like it's a very
Public interest.
massive public interest at the moment, substantial, the amount of interest in these videos at the moment, or for forever, you know, since it's been about. And I just think
The auditor privates his stream once more, this time being careful to explain his reasoning clearly. He does not want anything uploaded publicly that could be used to argue he interfered with or impeded a potential criminal case against his accusers. He then casually reveals that his Siswood hotel video alone pulled in somewhere between 300 and 400,000 views. The conversation naturally moves on to why he does this work at all, public accountability, taxpayer money being spent on migrant hotels, and the importance of documenting what is actually happening at these locations across the country.
I think it's important, basically, that we do document this, because we're paying for it. Do you know what I mean? And we're paying for the government to ship in migrants into these hotels. And if you've seen the video that the whistleblower made inside of here, they're walking around in Gucci trainers, Gucci luggage, Louis Vuitton luggage, thousands of pounds just sitting there in their rooms. And you think of it and you say, hold on a minute, you've got all this money, why are you not paying for this? Why am I paying for you to live for free? We don't get to live for free, you know, like I'd love to live for free, I'm sure you would as well, you know, like bill free, someone else is going to pay for you to live. We would all like that, wouldn't we, you know? The Chelsea footballer Sam Kerr, you know about it, when she called the police officer like white and stupid, and then she got found not guilty for racial aggravated harassment.
I haven't actually heard about that,
No? Well,
that?
so Sam Kerr, she played for Chelsea, because she's got Chelsea lawyers, hasn't she, you know, and she can argue little technicalities. But I've asked a few police officers, like, how would you feel? I've asked black officers, Indian officers, Pakistan, all different officers, like, I'm not saying this, but how would you feel if I called you black and stupid?
Yeah.
And they'd be like, yeah, you know, like, where's the where's the parity here? Do you know what I mean? Because the first thing that they said when we entered, we've got 2 white people on site. First thing they said. Yeah.
I can't believe I heard it.
The auditor goes much deeper into his reasoning and starts describing what he claims a whistleblower exposed from inside one of these hotels. Occupants allegedly walking around with expensive designer goods, Gucci trainers, Louis Vuitton luggage, thousands of pounds worth of items sitting in their rooms, all while being housed and funded at the taxpayer's expense. He questions the fairness of this system directly to the officers standing right in front of him, and notably neither of them pushes back or challenges what he is saying. The auditor is completely composed and fully in control of this conversation.
I'm a third Martian, so that's...
It's very, strange. I don't know what to say that is.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Well, anybody that mentions, I always say as well, anybody that mentions colour, I know, like, if I was dealing with you and said he was a black lad that has to deal with the police, but for me, for someone to use colour in an unorthodox way, that's racism to me.
No, it's only
to
describe someone if you're trying to single someone out from it. Well, that's the only reason to
yes,
say
do you know what I mean?
Or...
Like with the police or something, it's different, isn't it? What about Lucy Connolly? Have you heard about Lucy Connolly?
Give me a bit more than that, maybe. I'm not good at names.
Okay, she published a tweet online. The tweet said, "You can
give the situation."
Oh yeah, all in the riots. Yeah, so like all the Southport riots.
And not long after she lost her child of a similar age.
She put down
so
burn.
The situation wasn't great.
She put down burn all the hotels down for all I care, and take the government with you as well, or something along them lines. Yeah. But the key word was burn all the hotels down. I add boat people in as well. Let me get the actual tweet up so I can read it word for word, yeah?
You construing it, yeah.
If I get any signal anyway.
I don't know if I do.
A lot of footage to go through. The signal's not great here. The avenue.
I've actually got good signal at the moment.
Alright, rub it in.
The conversation takes a sharp and unexpected turn as the auditor raises the Sam Kerr case. A high-profile footballer accused of racially aggravated harassment towards a police officer who was ultimately found not guilty. He challenges the double standard head-on, pointing out that the very first thing hotel staff said when the auditor and his colleague arrived on site was that there were 2 white people present. He puts this directly to the officers and asks where the parity is. Neither officer disputes what he is saying. The silence says everything.
So here's the actual tweet, yeah? I can feel that mass deportations now, set fire to all the fucking hotels full of the boat people for all I care. While you're at it, take the treacherous government and politicians with them. I feel physically sick knowing what these families will now have to endure. If that makes me racist, so be it. So she's put that up. Then she's gone for a walk. She's come back. She's deleted it. She got 31 months in jail.
Wow.
Yeah, 31 months, yeah.
That's unheard of these days, yeah.
Do you know what? Burglars don't even get that long.
No.
You know, and for somebody to say something, okay, he was in a bad situation at the time, yeah, but that's not inciting because you said, for all I care, do you know what? You never said, go and burn them all down. She said, you can, do you know what I mean? So you've been police officer for long?
3 years.
Enjoy it?
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
Up and down.
Yeah. Are you local to here as well? Or?
Leatherhead-ish.
Leatherhead.
You know.
Surrey, yeah?
Yeah, just still Surrey. If you're not from the area, then
I'm barred from Surrey, so.
Barred?
Yeah, I'm actually barred from Surrey, yeah.
Oh, right. Why is that? Is that?
For filming, I filmed a migrant hotel there in Frinton. Not Frinton.
Frimley Green.
Frimley Green,
yeah.
The auditor then raises the Lucy Connolly case, a woman who posted a tweet during the Southport riots referencing hotels and received a sentence of 31 months in prison. The officer is visibly and genuinely shocked when he hears the length of that sentence. The auditor reads out the exact tweet word for word and argues that the language used was conditional and not a direct instruction or call to action. He questions why the punishment was so severe compared to other serious criminal offenses, and the officer has very little to offer in response. It is a loaded and uncomfortable exchange.
I filmed a migrant hotel in Frimley Green, and then about 2 months later, 6 weeks later,
I'm still waiting for my CPW.
They come to my house from Surrey, and they said, right, here you go. So I invited them in anyway, you know, because I've got nothing against the police, you know. So I said, come indoors, blah, blah, blah. Took him upstairs. He gave me a bit of paperwork. He said, there's a community CPW, community protection warning, and you're barred from Surrey for 12 months. He said.
Oh, right. When was that?
This was about a month ago. Yeah, about a month ago. But then I give it to my legal advisors, and they said, flush it down the toilet. It's not worth the paper it's written on. You know, because it's not even, there's nothing in there that says what I've done. They're saying I caused antisocial behaviour, but they need to define what the antisocial, I don't know what the antisocial behaviour is, because filming a hotel is not antisocial behaviour.
No.
As far as I'm aware, anyway.
You mentioned the harassment alarm and distress, but that security guard was...
I could show you the video. Yeah, it's
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, just chill, mate. Just chill. And he was like, ah. So that caused us harassment, alarm and distress. So it's...
So do you support the gang badge?
Do I support what?
The gang badge.
Gang badge? What's that?
Yeah, this.
So you keep mentioning this, but I don't know what...
I got given it for the Jubilee, wasn't it?
Did you?
Yeah.
What is it?
So you don't
Well, I got
support
given
it?
Blue line, is
I
it?
get given it about, what was it, 2 years ago? And
So you don't support it?
don't support.
A major revelation comes out as the auditor discloses that he was issued a community protection warning banning him from Surrey. His legal advisor reviewed the paperwork and told him to flush it down the toilet because it was not worth the paper it was written on. Critically, the document never even defined what antisocial behavior he had allegedly committed. He explains the warning was issued after he filmed a migrant hotel in Frimley Green, with officers turning up at his home address weeks later to hand-deliver the paperwork. The conversation drifts to the thin blue line badge while the group waits for the senior officer to return with a decision.
The thin blue line?
I do support it, yeah.
You do support it? Do you pay into it then?
I think so, yeah.
No, you pay into the Federation.
I pay Federation.
Yeah.
All your insurances and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what the other constable was on
I know
about,
there's a
wasn't
few
it?
things
Yeah.
that come.
Do you know what do you know when he told me about that? Because I never knew nothing about it. And I actually looked into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought it's interesting to know. Do you know, if you're gonna encounter with police, then you're better off knowing. Do you know what I mean?
What the badges are.
The laws, not even the laws, just the legislation, really, to be honest.
I remember that 90s comedy with Rowan Atkinson. That was Thin Line, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah. I think it was.
Showing my age now.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Been abandoned.
Round of 9.
You've been left with us.
I've been abandoned.
You've been left with...
He's driven off and he's never coming back.
Come on, I'll give you a lift back to the station, no problem, yeah? You've been left with a dangerous, violent attacker, yeah?
Two of them, yeah.
You never know, I've just met you.
No, come on, you've seen it. Listen, first impressions always last, yeah?
They do.
My first
But they
impression...
can also change very drastically.
In your job, I suppose. In your job, I
Must have
suppose, yeah.
experienced that, yeah.
Yes. So.
Here he comes.
That's why I'm making sure there's plenty of space so you don't feel like...
Yeah, no, I don't want to be, you know what I mean? Because I would never do
Because I
anything
know
like
what
that.
people
You
are
know?
like.
Right, guys.
Hello.
So, if we were to arrest you now,
Yeah.
what is your plans?
What is my plans?
Yeah.
So my plans now would be to jump in the car, go to...
The mood on the surface appears calm, but there is a quiet tension building underneath. The auditor has been waiting for a while now, and the senior officer has still not returned with a final decision. The conversation stays light, but the auditor is clearly aware that something significant is coming. He keeps himself composed, continues engaging with the officers present, and remains confident in his position. Then, in the final moments of this part, the senior officer is spotted walking back towards the group, and his body language immediately signals that what he is about to say will change the entire dynamic of everything that has happened today.
I've got another couple of places that I plan to visit. Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Where are those places?
Am I obliged to tell you, or?
The only reason I need to ask,
Yeah.
so I've been passed your details, so I've got your details now.
You've been passed my
I've been
details?
passed your details.
So who gave you my details?
I don't know how they came across it, but an officer who knows you has been able to identify you from this.
Mr. Flynn?
I don't think it was Mr. Flynn. I didn't catch the last
That's
name.
a different force, I think.
PC
Basically,
Flynn.
could be. I didn't catch their first name.
Joseph Flynn.
You have a CPW not to be in Surrey.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously you are currently in Surrey.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, this is Surrey.
We're Surrey Police.
We're Surrey Police. You're right on the border with Surrey.
This is Surrey Police?
Yeah, we're Surrey Police.
Okay.
You're right on the
so this
border.
is why you said I do have a CPW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. I do have a CPW. I just spoke to the lady about it actually. Yeah. I didn't realise I was actually in Surrey. This is West Sussex.
You're close to Sussex, but you're in
right on
Surrey.
the border. So this hotel falls under our ground.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Hence
we
why
do.
we get. Trust me, because the call went to Sussex because it's right on the border and it gets confused.
Look how close catering is up there.
Yeah, you're literally right on the border.
Great. Yeah. Great. Yeah.
So obviously, because that's CPO, I am duty bound. I do have to record that you have entered Surrey today.
Yeah.
Okay, as part of that.
It's a CPW. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely CPW.
Yeah.
So nothing more will happen other than I just have to record it. Okay.
Yeah.
If my colleague's happy to de-arrest him.
Yeah, we'll de-arrest you. I'm de-arrest you for the common assault allegation. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're not
Thank you.
under arrest.
Yeah.
Okay. And
1423. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you guys can head on your way.
Get out of Surrey.
Get
Yes,
out of Surrey.
Yeah.
As quick as you-
And here is where the whole situation flips completely on its head. The senior officer walks back and drops an absolute bombshell. They have positively identified the auditor and confirmed he has an active community protection warning banning him specifically from Surrey. The auditor is stunned. He had absolutely no idea he was even standing in Surrey, genuinely believing the entire time that he was on Sussex ground. He is formally de-arrested for the common assault allegation, but now has a confirmed CPW breach logged on record, one that could very realistically escalate to a full community protection notice carrying far more serious legal restrictions and consequences. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.